Dragon Charybdis, the devourer of the sea, a deep dive into the whirlpool of Greek mythology. In the treacherous waters between Italy and Sicily lies the mythical Strait of Messina, a narrow passage haunted by two terrifying monsters, Scylla, the many-headed beast who snatched men from their ships, and Charybdis, a colossal whirlpool that swallowed the sea whole. While Scylla represents quick, sharp violence, Charybdis symbolizes an even more terrifying force, inescapable destruction. Unlike a creature you could see and fight, Charybdis was a relentless, consuming maw of nature, swallowing everything within reach. But Charybdis was more than a deadly whirlpool. In older Greek tales, she had a name, a face, and a past, one rooted in divine punishment, wrath, and the endless hunger of the ocean. Waterwave, the origin of Charybdis, daughter of the sea. Charybdis is often said to be the daughter of Poseidon, the god of the sea, and Gaia, the earth herself. As such, she was a being of immense power from birth, linked to the very essence of the ocean's fury. In one version of her myth, Charybdis aided her father, Poseidon, in his efforts to expand the dominion of the sea by flooding lands claimed by Zeus. With each tide she helped bring forth, Poseidon's power grew. But Zeus, the king of the gods, was not pleased. Furious that Charybdis was helping Poseidon encroach upon the land, Zeus cursed her. He struck her down with a thunderbolt, banishing her to the depths of the strait. There, she was transformed into a massive, mindless whirlpool, doomed to eternally suck in and spit out the sea 3 times a day. Thus, the once powerful daughter of the sea god became a living natural disaster. Sailboat Charybdis in the Odyssey, the doom beneath the waves. Charybdis features prominently in Homer's Odyssey, paired with the monstrous Scylla. As Odysseus sails through the narrow strait, he faces an impossible choice. Sail close to Charybdis and risk having his entire ship swallowed by the whirlpool, or steer towards Scylla, who will seize and devour 6 of his men. Odysseus chooses to pass closer to Scylla, preferring the lesser loss to total annihilation. Later in his journey, Odysseus once again encounters Charybdis. This time, he is alone. His ship has been destroyed by Zeus for his crew's misdeeds, and he floats on the wreckage. As the remains of his ship are dragged toward Charybdis' gaping maw, Odysseus barely survives. She swallowed the sea in a great rush, and the wreckage spun in her grip. Holding tight to a fig tree that grew from the rock above, I waited for the whirlpool to vomit forth the remains of my vessel. Only then did I let go, plunging into the waves to reclaim my life. Homer, Odyssey, Book 12. This passage shows Charybdis not just as a monster, but as a force of nature, destructive, impartial, and almost godlike in her might. Skull symbolism of Charybdis, the ocean's endless hunger. Charybdis is more than just a whirlpool in myth. She is a symbol of natural catastrophe. She represents unstoppable forces of destruction, like hurricanes or tsunamis. Divine punishment. Her transformation is a result of the god's wrath and a warning against pride and overreach. Hopelessness and helplessness. Her very presence reminds heroes that not everything can be fought or outwitted. The saying between Scylla and Charybdis endures today to describe situations where any option leads to danger, just as sailors had to choose between her and her deadly counterpart. scroll legacy, and influence. Charybdis has appeared in literature, art, and even modern media, from Renaissance paintings to fantasy novels and video games. Her story echoes every time the sea turns dangerous or a storm threatens to consume everything in its path. Her legend has shaped the identity of the sea as both a giver and taker of life, reminding us of the deep, ancient fear humanity holds for the ocean's darkest corners.